Welcome to the Parent Pathways podcast from Trinity Episcopal School in Richmond, Virginia. In each short podcast, a faculty or staff member will answer parents' most asked questions, tell you a little bit about themselves, and share what they love about being a part of the Trinity community. I'm your host, Betsy Reid. All right, welcome to our Parent Pathways podcast. We are on location today. We came downstairs to the first floor of Morgan Hall. It's not the basement, right? It's right. Morgan Hall. We're here in the Academic Resource Center with Brian Yazinski and Brooke Ferguson, who direct our ARC. I think a lot of people, if you're familiar with Trinity and you're familiar with our academic program, you know that the ARC is one of the best ways we can support our students. But I'm not sure if anybody's come down here to really check out what exactly goes on here, and a lot goes on here during the day. So thank you guys for sitting down with me today. I wanted to just ask, first of all, tell me a little bit about what you guys do every day for students.
On a day-to-day basis, we work with students of a wide variety of ranges, 8th grade through 12th grade, Algebra 1 classes up to maybe some more honors, higher level math classes, and everything in between. Brooke kind of does more of the math, and I do more of the history, English, and proofreading and reading papers and essays for students to get ideas going and things like that. We also do some organizational strategies and test-taking skills to move students along in whatever class they may be in and help out in any way we can.
Yeah, I know you guys have worked wonders for kids who have had a long absence or just have struggled in any one class to kind of get them straight, we can say.
Yeah, you nailed it. That's perfect. Yeah, I mean, we're more than just academics. It's, social skills, organizational skills, getting our book bags cleared out and ready for the week. So, yeah.
Awesome. I'm glad somebody's doing that. All right. Tell me about, what is it just a typical day like for you guys around here? I know it's busy. Every time I come down here, there are kids buzzing around and you guys are running around too. So what's a typical day like?
Yeah, usually students are waiting at the door once morning meeting ends before we even grab their coffee. But we have a Calendly set up so students can sign up, and that's a preferred way to do it with a QR code or a website through Trinity Bookmarks. And that's limited to 10, but usually we take in more students if they really need help with something. There's been days where it's up to 15 or 16. We are open every period except for the last period of the day in Discovery. And it's full just about every period.
Okay. So kids, instead of going to study hall, can choose to come here and get extra help when they sign up.
Exactly. Yep.
Okay, I have to ask Brooke. I mean, I'm an English teacher, so I just want to know, if I were a parent, I'd want to know, what does math help look like these days? I mean, I feel like it's done differently than when I was.
Yeah, I mean, even when I was coming along, it's a little bit different now too. I always say, don't be afraid of looking up, a video, a how-to video, quick little 5-minute thing, just kind of, get a general idea, get the gist of things, and that can go a long way. Students should always go to their tutorial, visit their teachers, and just kind of get come with questions ready, so you're not just kind of showing up and I just need help. You can say, hey, I was doing my homework and this problem was really hard. Can you please help me with it? And, stuff like that. And maybe, take that home and show your parents what to do. Yeah.
So that's a good reminder. When students are struggling, the first person they go to is their teacher.
Yes.
And spend time in tutorial, and then they come down here. Help with you guys.
Yep.
What are some success stories that you guys have experienced in this role? I know that students, I've personally worked with a lot of kids who this has been transformative for them. So what are some of your favorite student success stories?
I think it's just seeing the students that maybe were recommended to us by a teacher in the first quarter, halfway through the first quarter, or parents have made them come down here type thing, and they eventually buy in, and you see it by the third quarter where that letter grade comes up from maybe a C+ to a B+, and they really feel and see how we can help and what can help them in just building those habits, and hopefully that takes them through the rest of their high school career here and into college, where maybe they won't have as much support, particularly early on, and they have already built those skills and they're ready to go. So I just think that we've seen a lot of that, and it's only my second year here, but that across the board is really what is fulfilling.
Yeah. How about you, bro?
I find myself hearing students a lot say oh my gosh, wish I came down here sooner, or oh, I'm so glad I came down here. And just hearing that is very just reassuring that, everything's going the way it should, everything's, going well. So it's cool hearing that every day.
Good.
Yeah.
I feel like that's some of my biggest advice I give to students is use your support. So you guys are
Yeah.
right here to support them. Brian, you mentioned this is your second year here, and Brooke, this is your first. So my kind of fun question at the end is, what do you love about working at Trinity? We're so glad to have you, and I want to know what you love about it.
Oh, thank you. Well, I really love the people that I work with, both, obviously in the ARC and, working with the math teachers or getting to know the foreign language teachers and the science teachers. It's cool. Like everyone just, is here for each other. We're all in this together, and it's just, I'm really enjoying, the community and where I am. It's fun coming to work.
Yeah. Awesome. What about you, Brian?
Yeah, I'm going to echo that. I think it's the sense of community. I was lucky enough to get in kind of early and get to know people before I even was really contracted through the school working with the boys soccer team. So I got to know Brian Phillips and Dylan Norval and Carter Tyree. And they just brought me in like it was nothing. Like it was just, everything was just seamless, and they were just great and welcoming. And I think you just see that all around campus, whether it's like with cabaret or athletic events or the grand illumination. It's just coming from a larger public school where that stuff doesn't happen to here. It just feels so much more welcoming and community based, and like Brooke said, it's just enjoyable coming to work every day.
Well, and you guys mirror that in this ARC with these students, because walking down here, the kids are happy, they're getting supported, they're getting help. So thank you for everything you do for our kids. And I know if parents have questions, they can just contact you, email you.
Absolutely.
Check out the ARC. Thanks so much, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.